Hey everybody, welcome back. Season 2 of On the Red Couch with Max Power. That guy over there, he's Max Power. And I'm Bumblebee Man. Yeah.
Oh, we're switching to Bumblebee Man?
Sure, why not?
Right on. So this is another episode of My Virgin Eyes. It's season 2. We've taken a little break the past couple of months.
Yeah.
So we're going to start off this Halloween night as we watch Halloween.
Yeah, we finally got to Halloween.
Well, technically we watched it twice.
No, technically you watched it.
I watched it twice. This guy over here fell asleep the whole time.
It only took me 5 minutes. Once that piano went off, got quiet.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in a second. So it's the 1978 classic, one of the key ones that started off. I've seen it. It's his first time watching it.
Yes. When was the first time you saw it?
It's been years. It's like mid-90s.
Mid-90s.
When I was a kid, like scary, like when I was a kid. Maybe
Gotcha.
my sister would be watching it. So, yeah, probably like mid to late 90s. So the credits roll. What do you think?
I'm starting to sense this pattern with a lot of the old 70s and early 80s movies where there's not a lot of swerving going on in the story.
No.
You know, especially this one's pretty straightforward. Michael's a kid, kills his sister.
Yeah, but it's also because of why he killed his sister, because like he saw them like getting down with his boyfriend, her boyfriend shit. So it's like one of those ones where it's like it could be, like that.
Yeah. And then they grow up and still mad, yeah. On the loose. And then we get to Halloween Day
which was where it happened when he was a kid.
Yeah. Michael, what happened? Yeah. And the plot's pretty straightforward. He gonna kill some folk.
Yeah.
Jamie Lee Curtis's character.
It's just the supernatural part is the weird part. Because obviously the kid had something wrong with him.
Mm-hmm.
So then he spent the rest of his life in a mental hospital, right? Then he gets shot multiple times and stabbed multiple times and doesn't show anything. And then he falls out of a second-story window and he's gone. Where's the supernatural stuff coming? How,
Yeah.
How did it become this powerful, being almost? I can't remember if they explored in the other movie or not.
I do also remember that feeling of because my knowledge or my views of old school movies are very few and far between, obviously, because we're doing this podcast.
Yes.
I had always thought that the second Matrix movie was like the beginning of movies that end on a cliffhanger where the next one's coming.
Yeah.
So I was expecting the movie ends with Michael on the floor. And then part 2 starts with that same scene. Yeah. Michael's still on the floor. And then the cop turns around and tells the girl, everything's going to be okay. I got him. And he turns back around and he's gone.
Yeah.
And then you could fast forward the time jump. But the fact that they left a movie, first movie of the franchise ever, no guarantee that they're going to have a sequel.
Yeah.
And they end it like that. I just thought that was weird. I know I'm thinking too much into that when I say that, I was surprised at the ending for the fact that he it's not those franchises where he comes back from the dead or it wasn't him, it was someone pretending to be him.
Yeah, but I guess it makes you I see it both ways. I can see where you're I wish that movie ended when you see him laying there.
Mm-hmm.
But I just like to add on there just this hey, this dude is still around.
Yeah.
But he just disappears, and it's where the hell does he go? He's
under the house.
But even then, his house is abandoned, which is down the street from in the same neighborhood they're in. So wouldn't that be the cops just be hey, let's just go here?
Yeah.
As watching it, because I honestly cannot tell you what happens in the second part. I don't even know if I've seen the second part.
Wow.
Yeah.
So if we pull that thing out again,
yeah,
it'll be pretty much new to both those.
Yeah, pretty much. And so just I don't know, maybe the movie does start right.
From that moment?
Yeah, that whole scene is replayed because sometimes movies do that. So they'll replay it. I don't know. But it's just where is he going to go? He only knows his house.
And the mental place.
Yeah. And he's wearing a mask. He's not going to take the mask off and not be like that on Halloween. That would be a kind of cool movie, though.
That explains why nobody pulled him over when he was driving with the mask on. It's Halloween. I guess the cops back in the day let people get away with that shit.
Well, it was the 70s, and like you know, it's kind of sketchy back then. Like but I'd like to watch that movie where it's about a killer but the movie's all about him not like him doing things when he's not killing. You know, so like Michael Myers is only on Halloween. So what does he do the rest of the year? Oh, he's just like a regular guy. Yeah, he's like a regular guy.
Banana bread.
And then he's like counting down the calendar. It's like that meme where it's like they're all sad because it's not Friday the 13th, and then like it is, and then they're all like they're about to kill everybody. So like, what does he do? Like he's just like a carpenter. Like Will Ferrell should play that.
Oh no! Don't give him.
Will Ferrell would be hilarious.
Don't give him any ideas.
I would like that one. So,
first impression of Jamie Lee Curtis
in this movie, she somehow looks old and young, hot, but ugly at the same time.
Defend yourself to them and to them.
Nah, she definitely looks older. Like she's supposed to be a high schooler, but she looks like she's like 29, 30.
She has a long face.
Yeah. But she's great. She's great in this movie. Her acting's good compared to some of the other people in the movie.
Favorite kill?
It has to be the what was his name? Bob. When she just picked him up and then he just stabbed him.
I still don't buy it. The knife's not that long.
Yeah, there's a lot of flaws, but I mean, it was the 70s, man. You're not really looking for that shit. What was your favorite kill?
Oh, man, where he was under the blanket and cut the holes out.
Oh, yeah. It is good.
And then at first, the chick that's being choked sounds like she's enjoying it, kind of. And then it's like 10 seconds later, she's like not moving anymore.
Yeah. I love that. The fact that he's like he's a killer. He's out for just to kill people, right? Just to kill like teenagers having sex and like being alone. And yet he still has time to put the sheet on.
And the glasses.
And cut holes out and put the glasses on. And just to fuck with this person. Like, that's where it's like, that's the like non supernatural part about it, you know? Like, sure, he comes back from the dead or he gets shot multiple times, but like,
and stabbed.
But that's him being the human. That's the human side, which is kind of cool. Like, they probably didn't even mean it like that, but if they did, it was pretty cool.
So I was gonna ask if there's enough there's enough storytelling in the movie for it to warrant the reaction that it gets or the fandom it gets, because it's 1978. I mean, I've already got a low threshold because it's in the late 70s, but that was 80 minutes. It was pretty straightforward, other than the mask and the piano.
Oh,
Halloween is just.
Speaking of the mask,
yes.
Did you look up where it came from?
Just waited for you to tell me.
So that was a mask of William Shatner, like a Star Trek mask, and they just spray painted it white.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. So they couldn't think of what the mask, and so they found a William Shatner one. It was like the Star Trek rubber mask, and then they were like, "Well, it looks too much like Shatner, so we'll just spray paint it white."
Dang, that's awesome.
Yeah. I thought it was pretty cool. So credit rolls at the end. You're happy. You're sad. Thumbs up. Thumbs down.
It was cool.
Thumbs in the middle.
It was cool. It wasn't a waste of time. I enjoyed it.
Do you want to take that? Do you want to do your thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs in the middle?
Sure. I mean, I'd probably give it a thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool.
It's the beginning of that fucking theme, dude.
Yeah.
You know, it's almost iconic at this point. Just like the Freddy sound effect. That shh.
No, that's Jason.
Jason. That's what I meant to say.
Freddy has the. Well, I'm sure we'll get to that part. Yep, that's in the cup, right? You never seen those movies?
What?
Friday the 13th.
Bro, we've seen two.
No, not that one. Nightmare on Elm Street.
No, we haven't touched any of those yet.
I don't think it's in the cup.
What? Yeah, we're gonna have to add it
too.
Yeah,
those ones are good too. And he has a song it's almost like little girls singing.
Okay.
So it's kind of creepy, you know, like the whole creepiness.
Yeah, we just have to throw it in there.
Yeah, we'll put it in there.
Yeah.
You want to grab the cup since you're on that
Oh, man.
I'll make Chris do all the work.
Just edit this part out.
Nope.
Ah, you son of a bitch.
So if you're new to the show, what we do is in this picture has movie franchises that one of us haven't seen.
Ever. Yeah.
Ever. So for me, Fast and the Furious is in here. So we've watched the first 2. That's been pulled out. What else is in here, Chris? Friday the 13th, Part 3.
No. Yeah, Friday the 13th, Part 3. I haven't seen that. Superman Part 2 is in there. Jurassic Park Part 2 is in there.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
We still have the Conan the Barbarian with
we watched the new ones.
The new ones.
Yeah, we already watched 1 and 2.
Yeah, we've done that. Mission Impossible.
Oh, yeah, we're on
2.
No, we're on 3.
We are on 3?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we are on 3.
3.
Yeah. And there's stuff that we haven't even scratched the surface yet. Mortal Kombat is in there.
Oh, that's right.
Cars, Disney Cars is in there. He's never seen any of those. Uh-oh. And here we're about to find out what's next.
Oh, am I pulling it?
Yeah.
Okay. This one seems like a good one. I believe in it. All right.
Are we gonna keep the theme of Halloween?
So the next episode, what next movie we're gonna be watching is. Oh, okay.
Uh-oh.
Wait.
Uh-oh.
I've seen this movie. Expendables?
I've never seen it.
What?
I've never seen it. I own it, and it's on my iTunes library, and I've never watched it.
All right, so
none.
Expendables.
Expendables.
Wow.
That's like a testosterone-filled movie. Like if you're a male action star, you're possibly in this.
Yeah.
What is it? Jet Li, Jason Statham, Sylvester Stallone, Steve Austin.
Yeah.
Randy
Couture.
I
can't remember who.
There's at least a half dozen guys in this movie, probably more. And then the villain is another one of those old timers that you wouldn't expect it was.
Or is Van Damme?
Yeah, Van Damme. He's one of those.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good one. I've probably seen this movie like 2 times in my life, so it's gonna be relatively new for me too. Because I saw it. I want to say it. No, I don't even think I saw it in theaters. I waited until it came out on DVD or Blu-ray or whatever. I think I went to Blockbuster or some shit. That would have been around by then, right?
Yeah.
Or like Hollywood movies or some shit. And then I've seen the second part. I think there's like 3 now.
Yeah, there's 3. They stopped at 3.
Couldn't tell you anything about this movie other than it's got a bunch of action stars.
Bunch of dudes.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of dudes, a bunch of shit getting blown up.
Yeah.
That's all I remember from it.
Michael Bay ripoff from what the trailers that I saw. But
yeah.
Expendables.
So Expendables will go back into the pot and then shaken up.
So if we pull Expendables again, we'll be watching part 2 afterwards. And once a franchise is done, if we get to the point that a franchise is done, it gets thrown out. Yeah. Got plenty of stuff there to last us 9 seasons.
9 seasons.
9.
We can barely get through 1.
I know, right? We had to make up seasons.
Yeah, now we're on season 2. Surprise.
We have listened to both of the Judas Priest albums that we're supposed to do.
We're gonna have to listen to those again.
Yeah,
because
I think I remember my opinion on them in a nutshell. But I when we heard those albums, we did a road trip to Dallas. So and I was driving. Obviously, I don't mind driving. I love driving. I don't know if Scott took notes. I didn't get that. I didn't get a chance to take many, but I can probably tell. I still remember what my opinion of the albums are, but I'm still gonna listen to them.
I have it written down on my phone. I have notes.
See, he's prepared. Yeah. That's why it's his show. Yeah, I have
notes written down.
So that's gonna coming up in a little bit, and we need to make time to watch the Boom Goes Dynamite, Bukkake Orgy, Expendables. We're gonna watch Expendables.
Oh, yeah. I was like, well, this is a different show. Bukkake.
For our Patreon subscribers, no.
No Patreon.
No Patreon.
No Patreon. All right, I have nothing else to say. We never even rated the movie. What would you rate the movie?
Oh man, Halloween. That's what I was waiting for. I was like, thumbs up or thumbs down. You're on the wrong show.
Season 2,
the weeds kicking in.
Season 2, we could have switched it up a little bit.
Yeah,
you know, we could have done thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs in the middle. But we'll stick to the triangle.
I'll give it a 7.
7 out of 10.
Yeah, I'll give it a 7.
Yeah, I'll give it a 7. What do you think? What do you think was better, Friday the 13th?
Oh, Friday the 13th
or Halloween?
Friday the 13th. I mean, when I was asking you, were watching Halloween, it's like we had this free HD viewing.
Yeah.
But then you were telling me things like, wait, is there like a non-edited version, or is this as gory as it gets? You know, they showed the one chick that got stabbed in the beginning. They showed her boobs, and they showed the one scene where he like stabbed the dude in while he was hanging up. But they didn't really show much of. It wasn't as like. And I don't want to say gory like Friday the 13th, everything's squirting out and stuff, but there's gore in Friday the 13th, and there's more like
I think
like a cerebral kind of attack.
I think because Jason in Friday the 13th is more of like a monster, like a demon, where Michael is just a regular guy who's like gone insane. And so like his kills are very like close up.
Mm-hmm.
And like choking or like stabbing, like you're not gonna see him fucking shooting somebody.
Yeah, he's every picture I've seen Michael Myers in, he's holding a knife, and so he killed people like 3 different ways in this movie at least.
Yeah, so then there's a lot of choking. There's a lot of like real personal. It's like almost like imagine he's just a serial killer, like that you would rather like he's killing people just for fun, and like you'll see him like choke someone out where Jason will just fucking chop motherfuckers up,
Yeah.
So there's a big difference. So like the movies, both movies are great, but it just depends on what you're more into. Do you like a little bit more story? Because that's what Friday the 13th, or that's what Halloween is. It's more story.
Yeah.
With less kills and less like gore shit. Like how many people died? Like 5 people died on that. Like less than 10 people. Where you want to watch a movie like Jason. Or like Friday the 13th, where it's like
12 people at least. Are
and up. There's like, oh, this person drowned and now he's back, and that's like all you have to follow the story, like that. Like, and then it's just like kill after kill after kill, and like sex, like shitty sex scene after kill after drunken parties. It's like the same movie. Where Michael's just like, I'm just gonna show up once, once a year. And
have you seen the recent one that came out or no?
Yes.
Is he still portrayed that same way, or is he become more of a monster type character in this recent version that came out?
Oh, he's definitely like more supernatural.
More supernatural?
Yeah. I mean, you saw like from the trailer, he's inside a burning building.
I don't even remember that trailer.
Yeah. So, well, I'm not gonna. We should definitely watch those ones. I think we should. I think we should watch those.
Well, now that I have the context of the original.
Yeah,
because there's a new one coming out in a couple of weeks, so the sequel to that, Halloween Kills. So we can probably watch both of those, and
because it kind of because I know there's a whole bunch of Halloween movies, but like they don't have the same characters, and like I know Jamie Lee Curtis is in the next one, but then she's not in another one until like
3 years.
Yeah, like 4 years. like way more than that, like 9 years later, like 10 years later. So it's like. This movie kind of seems like maybe the next one, so it's like 1 and 2, and then the newest ones, will be like 4 and 5, or 3 and 4, kind of like it just skips, and everything that's happened in the past like 20 years never existed, So I think it's kind of like that because like Jamie Lee Curtis is back, but she's like way older. Obviously, she's an older woman now, and it's like her granddaughter that's dealing with it.
Oh damn!
And so her daughter's in it too.
All right, I'm interested.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah.
I'm sure we could find a place online where we could watch the one that came out last year.
Oh, I'm sure it's on Netflix or something.
Yeah,
like I know one of those streaming services have it. But yeah, it's good, but it's kind of crazy to see the transition from what they do to him, kind of thing, to how he is in the first 1 or 2 movies.
Got you.
We're not drinking today because we've already had drinks.
Yeah. We don't need to show them how the sausage is made. We'll just we'll just keep it at that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, we've got some stuff coming up.
I promise you, we're going to be around. We're just not going to disappear for another couple months.
That's not until like January or February. You know,
that's all on me. I apologize. After all these months, I still don't have a
catchphrase.
A
new season, no catchphrase.
Yeah, that's gonna be on my T-shirt. I don't have an outro either.
Okay, well, I guess we just have to try to figure it out next time.
Maybe. I don't know. Bye.
Bye.